feels like 4 years was just deleted from our lives. And I don't think this is limited to millennials.
It's because our lives are measured in adventures, not years. So I'm going to explain this phenomenon and in the process tell you how you can collapse your life to a single day or extend it to 1,000 years. So I'm going to read from How People Learn, a book, What I Wrote. There are many things that can shorten your life: drink, drugs, obesity, and cigarettes, but the one which will do the most damage by far is routine. I don't mean that routine will damage your body, although it probably does. Imagine that your life was so terribly routine that every single day was pretty much the same. As a result, at the end of your life, you would have only lived just one day. This is because, as the Czech writer Milan Kundera wrote, memory retains no more than a millionth, 100 millionth, in short, an utterly infinitesimal bit of lived life. It is as if during our lives we only retain a handful of snapshots of what we've lived, the highlights. We live only to the extent of our feelings. We live only so far as our stories. In fact, research shows that people tend to recall more events from their teenage years tailing off into their late 20s. This is probably because you're encountering more experiences for the first time during that period, but also because your emotional systems are at their most intense and unconstrained, since your higher order emotional regulation is still developing. Novelty and emotional intensity work hand in hand to create lasting memories. What I'm saying here is more than a poetic hunch. The psychologist David Eagleman had participants experience a frightening free fall of 31 meters, then measured their estimates of the time it took to fall. Their estimates were out by 36%, as compared to observations of others' falls. His conclusion was that this time dilation effect was a consequence of recollection, not perception. Emotionally charged experiences lead to richer encoding, which in turn distorts our memory of them. Live a dull life, your life shrinks. Our lives are measured in adventures, not years.